I have reluctantly re-entered the dating pool, and I'm going to tell you why I skip all the texting and go straight to a phone call to eliminate some BS. Okay, so yesterday I had a phone call with a potential suitor or whatever yesterday. The entire call that I'm about to break down to you was 4 minutes, okay? The entire call was 4 minutes. I cut it off at 4 minutes, and I'm going to break down why. Now, whenever you're texting back and forth, first of all, I'm not going to text anyone all day. Period. I'm not going to do that. I will text you to set up a phone call. I love communication, so I understand a lot of things get lost in translation whenever you're texting, like tone, voice, inflection, like things like that. I really like conversation, so I don't really like to text all day. So I texted this person. I said, hey, I'm about to head to my client. It was in the morning. I'm about to head to this client, and I can talk to you while I'm in the car. Cool. So we get on the phone, and we're talking. He's really not saying much. So I was like, oh, did you just wake up? He's like, yeah, I'm actually I'm just getting out of bed. Which is initially I was like, because I do start my day early, at 5 a.m. I have a very early start to my day. At the time, I was already dressed, eating breakfast, and I'm headed to do an appointment for my client. So I was like, But then again, it's a holiday. So I was like, you know what? Everybody's different. So maybe spending time with your family and everything like that could throw your sleep schedule off. So, and it's not so I'm like, that's fine, cool. Different, but I'm not even gonna worry about that. We're not even gonna stress out right now. I'm like, okay, so he just woke up. So that was maybe the first minute of the conversation, just basic bare minimum small talk stuff. Oh, how are you? Oh, I just woke up. Cool. First minute. That's first minute. So we have 3 minutes left of this conversation to discuss. So he's not saying much still. So I think I asked him a question and just gives really short answers. So then he asked me a question. He says, so what's your experience been like dating? And I'm like, oh, that's a good question. A good question deserves a good answer. So maybe we're at 2 minutes and 10 seconds into this conversation. So not exactly halfway, but a little bit more than halfway in the conversation. He asked me a question. I answered the question. I'm like, oh. In my answer, I'm saying okay, well, yeah, well, in the past, I haven't really prioritized dating because I feel like I'm working on a lot of things right now. I have things that are very important to me that I really want to focus on. I'm building this business and this, and I haven't prioritized it all in the past. I just thought I never had time. And as I'm explaining, so we're at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. He asked me the question. I'm probably 45 seconds, maybe 30, 45 seconds into answering, and he cuts me off. Okay, so that's at minute 3, maybe last minute of 2 to minute 3. He cuts me off and says, I don't even remember what he was saying in the moment where he cut me off, because I was like, because I'm answering the question you asked me. I literally don't even remember what he said, because I just couldn't fathom so now all of a sudden, because in these minutes you didn't have much to say, but now all of a sudden you got so much to say you can't even wait. Okay.